All right, y'all out there in YouTube world. This is probably like take number 17, but I'm trying to like get y'all where I kind of look good. Hell, I like to look good too. But I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I'm gonna tell y'all how I got started in this dance thing. So actually, it's always been like a part of my life. Since I was a kid, I started in the choir. So if you're from the Ville, Knoxville, Tennessee, you know that I was in the choir. I used to sing at the school solos, the contest. Let there be peace on earth. Martin Luther King celebration. Yeah, I can't hold a lot of tunes now unless I'm singing in Maninka Susu or something. I don't know. But yeah, so I started dancing in the Ville. Actually, everybody go to the center. Everybody go to the rec center. So all the dudes, they play basketball, they play dodgeball, foosball, football, baseball, whatever ball, dog. And at the time when you're growing up, I'm a boy, so I'm a real boy demon, so I had to do boy things or whatever. Which now in this day and age, we have strayed away from boy things because boy things or even women things are now becoming something that is supposed to be fluid or whatever. We're supposed to be together, dog, together, dog, together, dog, together. I gotta work on these and these. That's what y'all here for. Y'all gonna help me. They're gonna help me get right. I got a photo shoot coming up. But anyways, so what this is about. So I started dancing in the Ville. I would dance the routines with the rest of the girls, because the dudes didn't want to dance the routines. We would be making them up with Miss Crow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Run, back. But of course, when I got out there and did that, the niggas was like, "You're gay." And it did not help that, of course, I dressed nice. I dressed nice, then my Bugle Boy. Went from Bugle Boy to my Ralph Lauren, and then my Tommy Hilfiger. I was right there with all of that. Used to have a duffel bag full of Tommy gear and Ralph Lauren, but that's a story for another day, dog. I promise you. But yeah, so I would dance, I would sing, and I would do these things and be talked about, and I started feeling insecure at a very young age, because at the time I didn't know who I was. I didn't know if I was gay. I didn't know if I was straight. I had a girlfriend. We hunched. I mean, ain't that what I was supposed to do? Like, that's all I knew. But so, yeah, I would go to the center, dance with Miss Crow, Rico would be there, everybody there. Oh man, my cousin Big used to live by the center. But anyway, long story short, I'm talking. Yeah, that lasted for so long until I started trying to play football. I played for the Raiders. I played basketball. I played for the Mechanicsville Kings with Danny Mayfield. And I remember one time we had a baseball game and my mama wrecked her car waiting on me. Oh my God, an ass whooping. Yes. But anyway, moving right along, the whole entire time, Kumpawa Toto was right in the Ville, and I had no idea. I had no idea that people I knew I hung out with were dancing with Kumpawa Toto. I knew who Umoja was, Baba Umoja. Like, I would see him all the time, picking up cans. Baba Umoja was the can man. We all knew that. He recycled the goods. Good man to this day. Listen. So, of course, we moved from the Ville to the east side, and I go to Vine. First, I was going to Webb. That's a story for another day, because I was terrified of Vine. I came from the Ville, and I was like, the west side dudes don't go to Vine, and this, that, whatever. I'm like, I'm from the west side, I'm from the Ville, I'm not going to Vine over there with them people. They don't like us. Like, east side, west side was kind of a thing back then. But anyway, I go to Vine and I'm in the 6th grade or whatever. I don't join the magnet program or none of that. But I go to the productions. Of course, we all went to the productions. We all went to the shows. We all sing the Kwanzas and everything. So 6th grade, I actually signed up for West African dance. But when we go to, they had this big old theater and it was people everywhere. Like, what electives they chose. And so when I went to the West African dance class, it was all women or all girls at the time. But anyway, that kind of discouraged me. Like I thought maybe I could drum. I mean, that's where all the dudes was. They were drumming, right? Maybe I was supposed to be a drummer, remember? You got to do the boy thing. You got to play football. You got to play soccer. You got to do all of that. Dog, I did all of that. And I sucked. I sucked. I think I played tight end and everything I did was loose. Straight up. But so I would go to Vine and I would watch the shows. I'd watch the productions. I remember when the men did a dance called Zulu, right? And I don't even know if it's a real dance now. I know the Zulu warriors do a Zulu. Do the Zulu, but I don't know. Hey, Zulu. Okay? But, so yeah, I saw that. I saw the dudes. They was big and strong and doing all this. And, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that. And then they did cuckoo, right? And if you've ever done African dance, everybody knows cuckoo. Bro, I went home and I was in my granny's kitchen. Helen Virginia Dickinson, rest in peace, 214. Baby, we love you. But yeah, I went home. I would go home and I would recreate the African dances. I swear. I would do cuckoo in the living room. I went home. And then, y'all, one time, this is before I started dancing, that's when they did the crying scene. It was a crying scene about slavery and everything, and these were kids like being drugged across the floor, and they played slaves. They had all these costumes and everything. I was like, I gotta do that, dog. I got to do that. Yeah. So I did. I think I signed up for it, but still, I was still scared. I was still scared, so I signed up for the drum class. So I'm like, okay, I can participate, but I can be a drummer. I mean, the men are drummers, and I'll be okay. They won't call me gay. I'll be okay. They won't call me gay. Hey, I'll be okay. They won't call me gay. Yeah. Okay, so I just had to do this so y'all won't think I'm on video farting, because I'm not. That's just my gold. Wow, this paint is by Ralph Lauren. Nah, but so where was I? Y'all can't let me get distracted. So yeah, I signed up for the drum class, and you know, how can we forget? How can I ever forget? So one day we went to Kumbuwatoto community class. Me and Amandala went to community class, and he was like, bro, let's dance. At the time, he probably didn't say bro, he probably said, cuz, let's dance, man. Okay, so we danced, and I think we probably did cuckoo or something, and I had been practicing it at home the entire time. I had been practicing the dances. I had been wanting to be a dancer all of my life. That's what I wanted to do. MC Hammer, percolator, perk. Yes. So, we danced, and after that, we went back to our week. These classes were on Saturdays. So Monday morning, my dance teacher, my first dance teacher, Malaika Rafiki Rahababatu, came into my technology class and was just like, hey, do you want to join my performing ensemble? And I was like, man, perform? Who, me? I have choir and show choir. You know, that's what I did. But this was something different. It started to feed my soul. When I got on the floor, I started feeling this energy that would like take over me, and I would be free. Like, I didn't care what anybody else thought. Like, I was out there dancing, dog, and I was finally dancing the freely. I was finally dancing freely. Like I didn't have to hide. I didn't have to hide and do the routine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. And then say, Miss Crow, you got it. But then I have to hide and dance like that, right? But so African dance, I took that class. She came and put me in the performing arts class during school, and I never stopped. I never gave up. Through everything I danced, I promise y'all, and I done been to some places. From that day, I don't remember what day it was and all of that, but I was about 12 years old when Amandala asked me and decided to take this dance class. And from there, I've never stopped. I fell in love. It was love at first sight. It was love that was already there. It was love that was already brewing, baby. But, we've had our ups and downs, dance, and now we're here, getting ready to move on to new heights. It's time for a second chance. So I think that I'm doing this so that it's documented and I finally get a chance to tell my story. When I was 17, it was prophesied on my life about 3 times, dog. 3 times about greatness. Probably more than 3, but at one point I was slain in the spirit and on the floor, and everything that I had was materialistic, had been taken off of me, my contacts, my jewelries, and we used to have the name tags and all that. Came up out the church, all that was gone, man. Prophesied on my life that I would be great. I would be like Joshua and all these things and free these people. And the second time it happened to me, this woman randomly walked up to me at school, dog, at Pellissippi or wherever I was at the time. I've been to many schools, okay? But she walked up to me and she was like, "You don't know me, young man," and this, that, whatever. And she started telling me about my life and, who I could be and all this old great stuff. And then the third time it was another man. I was in a totally strange environment to be getting prophesied on. But all of these messages were the same. They were all about greatness. They were all about freeing people from something. And they were all about me gaining this independent leadership, because it was also told to me something like Joshua that Moses is dead. And as we get later in this series, you'll understand why Moses is dead, and the point of when that was told to me by one of my youth pastors at the time, Crystal Armstrong, told me that Moses is dead and you gotta take charge. You have to lead, And I kept feeling like I was the Karate Kid, right? But what happens to Mr. Miyagi? It's been real, cubs. I guess that's what I might call y'all since I'm John. Okay, whatever. It's been real, dog. My name is